Hi, my name's Peter Roos, and this video is to show you how the Carpool Club apps will work. So I'll show you each app individually and how they work. The first one is the driver app. So when you hit the driver app, you go straight to a map showing you where you are. You just simply put where you're going, and it does remember the last entries that you have put in previously. Let's just say we're going to 200 George Street in the city. You press to confirm, and now you've got a map which gives you the quickest route that you want to take to get to George Street, and you can see here it says it's available for requests. That's it from a driver point of view. All we have to do now is wait for a passenger to enter a trip that matches ours, and then we'll get an alert. With the passenger app, once you've logged in, you stay logged in, so you just hit the icon. It knows where you are, but if you want to put a different pickup location because your place might not be easy to find, or you want to go to a main street, you want to meet with someone else, whatever the case may be, you either type in the new address, or you can also use the PIN to change that location. Where to? It remembers the previous places that you've put in there, but again, you might want to go to 180 George Street in the city. Press to confirm. Now with the passenger app, there are more features that are available. If more than one passenger are travelling, you note that down. Now the app requires tokens for each passenger, so unlike a taxi where it's the same fare regardless of how many people, with Carpool Club each person travelling requires tokens for that journey. So we've just put 2 people in there, which means the trip will now require 10 tokens. We can apply filters here. The first one is if you want someone who's the same gender as yourself, you can nominate that. If you want a smoker, or if you specifically want a non-smoker, you can put that down as well. The driver's age, you might want someone who's over the age of 25, or you might want someone who's under the age of 30. You can apply that filter as required. The minimum driver rating, as the program goes, you'll rate the drivers will rate the passengers. If you have got a baby seat that requires a bolt, you can request a car that accommodates that, or you might only want drivers that have a full license, not peak loaders. So once you apply those filters, you request a car, and a message will go out to cars who are also travelling in your direction at the moment and who have the ability to pick you up. Okay, returning to the driver app, we can see now that a passenger has booked a trip which aligns with the one that we originally had. So I get an invitation. It says, if you want to take Tom to 180 George Street, Sydney, it's going to be 2 people. It's going to add an extra 2 minutes to the trip, an extra 1 kilometre, but I'll get 10 tokens if I pick up. I can either accept or cancel. If I accept, I then get information about Tom. I can see that he's got a star rating of 4.43, which is quite good. I can now ring Tom up and talk to him if I need to. Once I pick up Tom, I simply start the trip, and then at the conclusion of the journey, I end the trip. Once that happens, I get to rate Tom as a passenger, Tom rates me as a driver, and then the tokens that were in Tom's account will transfer to mine, and I can then use those to become a passenger, where I transfer them to my passenger account, or I can cash them in using the app. So that's just a quick rundown of how Carpool Club will actually work once we're up and running in Sydney in early 2018.